The devastation from that one night is still here. Flattened homes, vehicles that were destroyed, but there's also the sound of work. It's a sign that new life is coming to Rolling Fork. A disruption for JPS students on their way to a field trip this morning. According to district spokesperson Sherwin Johnson, a vehicle hit this JPS bus that you see on your screen with students on board at the stack around 10 o'clock this morning.
16 WAPT begins with breaking news.
Thanks for joining us at 5. We do start with breaking news. Jackson police have confirmed the death of one of 2 children abducted in Louisiana. Well, today the people of Jackson are proving them wrong. Tabitha Brown's sold-out book tour doesn't start for nearly an hour, but the line stretches around the Jackson Convention Complex. 16 WAPT's Madeline Nolan joins us live now. Madeline, what's the vibe like out there? Police say the child, a 3-year-old, was found dead this afternoon in a wooded area in South Jackson. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams spoke with the chief today about this heartbreaking discovery and has more. Ross, what is the chief saying about this heinous crime? That's right. Take a look. FBI agents were also spotted at the downtown cigar company and City Hall. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams joins us live from the courthouse tonight with more. This has been a fluid situation today, Ross. Well, tonight we are hearing from the mother of a 6-year-old who drowned in the reservoir on Saturday. Well, companies and services across the planet are working to recover from a widespread technology outage overnight. It has disrupted several industries, from airlines to hospitals in the U.S. Yeah, 16 WAPT's Ross Adams joins us live from the scene on McDowell Road. Ross, one of those men lost his life. That's the estranged husband of a woman that's been missing for this past year. Now to Commitment 2024, and we turn to this weekend's announcement out of the White House. President Biden has bowed out of the 2024 presidential race. Now to an alarming discovery tonight for a Madison family. A mother told us she found nearly 24 snake eggs under their family's basketball goal.
I think by the end of next week, could see a pattern change for the winter.
There will be some hot dads on Sunday, though, for sure.
No doubt about that. Might make grilling tough.
Yeah, it's where everybody's getting grilled.
Yeah.
All right, David, thanks. Thank you for joining us tonight at 6. We'll see you again later tonight at 10 o'clock. Wheel of Fortune is next.
Dinosaurs are coming to the capital city.
Haven't they been here before?
Maybe.
Maybe so. The Natural Museum of Science is opening the Dinosaurs Around the World exhibit this weekend.
Well, if you haven't found a gift yet for that special mother in your life, you have a little bit of time.
That's right, but you don't want to wait too late, and I'm talking to myself.
There you go.
ABC's M. Wynn has the top trends for this year and some shopping tips.
On new at 5, officers arrested the son of Mississippi House Speaker Jason White in Florida.
That's right. That's according to the Hattiesburg American. 19-year-old John White is also a quarterback for the University of Southern Mississippi football team.
Last night, the school superintendent honored Max for his bravery and quick response.
I like his name was Maximus. He did the Maximus in that moment, didn't he?
He's so calm about it. Such a cool kid. Coming up, David has one more check of the forecast.
That's right. Once the storms are out of the way, we might see the sun again. Take a live look right now from our County Line Sky Cam. You're watching 16 WAPT, Jackson's breaking news leader.
We are following breaking news this evening as Jackson police are investigating 3 shootings, 2 of them deadly.
Yeah, they marked the 4th and 5th homicides of the year for Jackson police. The first one happened on Stokes Robinson Road. A man went to check on his mother and found her dead inside with a single gunshot wound. March 24th.
Both of my girls' bedrooms were gone, and that's where they would have been.
Just after 8 p.m.
When it came through, it sounded like helicopter real fast, and it came so fast and quick.
A series of tornadoes changed a small Mississippi town forever.
I just heard the wind and a crack, and it was just that fast.
We were just standing outside. The whole building was gone.
The deadly storm changed lives forever.
I've seen a death so far. It threw them through the wall or whatever. It's rough. The devastation from that one night is still here. Flattened homes, vehicles that were destroyed, but there's also the sound of work. It's a sign that new life is coming to Rolling Fork. But what does recovery look like when a place like this is completely laid bare? This was a trailer home park just off Highway 61. Rows and rows of twisted metal, splintered wood, and personal items for the 35 families who lived here. Walking through the area, I snapped pictures of some of those things. I saw a photograph of a young girl on what appears to be graduation day, a Bulldog fan's pencil bag, and an American flag. The meaningful things seem to become less so when an EF4 storm bears down on you. Less than a mile away on Race Street.
That's my house there behind us in the pile.
Marlon Nichols contemplates what's next as he stands next to what used to be his family's home, the center of their lives here.
You're still trying to figure out what the plan is going to be. You know, do you rebuild on the spot that you have? Do you invest that much money in there? Do you go find a prettier spot in the country that's isolated and build a spot? Do you relocate?
Those are hard, time-consuming decisions for his family to make, but Marlon told me time isn't always on his side.
Talking to a contractor, and he basically says, I appreciate your business, but if you can't make up your mind, I'm moving on down the road and find somebody that can.
We all wear shoes, not much getting around that, but they are more than a necessity. Sneakers are becoming a key element of expression.
It was a businesswoman, but she was wearing Dunks. And I was like, oh, I like that. I'm a sneakerhead now.
Jordan 12 Texas. I was in the 6th grade. That was my first shoe I ever bought.
So my cement 3s, these are the last ones that was released. But I have probably about 10 pairs of these.
All kinds of footwear brands are making sneakers that intersect with nostalgia, culture, and fashion. And as quick as you can lace them up, sneakers are also an investment, a commodity, and a vehicle for entrepreneurship. Remember when you used to have to go online to get those exclusive sneakers that you really, really wanted? Well, what if I could tell you all you have to do now is go to your local mall and slip them on?
Jackson is a great market for sneakers, one of, if not the most iconic colorway.
Jason Ridenour is the owner of the Sneaker Forum.
We know the excitement is here. We know that the customers really, really want this product and unfortunately don't get all of it.
Ridenour is bringing some of the exclusive kicks you'd find in places like New York, LA, Chicago, and Atlanta. And business is growing because Jackson consumers know their stuff.
So North Park has 9 to 10 different footwear retailers. Most of those are sneaker related.
Mississippi has long been considered the birthplace of America's music. From country to R&B, rock and roll to gospel, even hip hop. But the most impactful music form, the one most authentically Mississippi, is the blues.
It's the blues, the mother of all music. Troy, if you don't like the blues, you probably don't like your mama.
On March 24th, 2023, the storm washed away homes, businesses, and a tribute to a pioneering musician who called Rolling Fork his hometown. On this spot in Rolling Fork, the EF4 winds tore a replica Fender Telecaster out of its frame and blew it hundreds of feet away.
I had come over here to get some equipment out of City Hall.
The remnants could have been easily discarded with lots of other debris when the cleanup began. But Emily Tillman knew she was looking at something special.
And as we were loading things up, I just kept thinking, we need to probably take that with this city property.
That guitar was placed to honor one of the statesmen of the blues, Muddy Waters. Mississippian B.B. King, the king of blues, once called Waters the godfather of the blues.